As you can see, I was still laying down. The Today Show just started. Biden said, Biden said that we haven't been this close to Armageddon since the Cuban Missile Crisis. I just started screaming in my house. Now, here's the problem. I said that last week when everybody in the news media was saying, "Oh, he might throw a bomb on Ukraine." When about Putin's threats, I was like, "What makes people think that? Why would he throw a bomb so he's downwind from any kind of nuclear fallout or radiation? He's not going to bomb the place he wants." I said that before. Now we're talking. Everybody's been talking about it's coming. Everybody's been talking about the end days. I've been feeling like that in my own life. Okay, so, oh my God, why doesn't anybody listen to me? If I had presidented, none of this would have happened. And my favorite president. Do you remember when my favorite president wanted to be friends with Putin a couple years back? And everybody acted like that was a bad thing. And I was sitting here ready to be friends with Russia. He was also visiting. I was just the other day with North Korea, testing their weapons by throwing them over Japan towards us. After I said that if Putin was going to do his threats, he'd probably hit California. I mean, because why would he bomb his own place? He would bomb us because we're the ones who he rightly or wrongly sees as causing this problem. But yeah, so President Trump tried to be bros with, well, not bros, but he tried to discuss with why can't I remember his name? Kim Jong. Wait a minute, which Kim Jong is he? Kim Jong-un? I forgot which one he is. This is what happens when there's nothing under this fuzz. But I said. So many good, decent people voted for the right guy because we weren't afraid of mean tweets. Okay? We wouldn't be in this situation. But you people who just really wanted a girl president, and then when she didn't win, you couldn't get over it. So you wound yourselves up and you made up all this BS in your head that Donald Trump was baby Hitler. And you were going to light yourselves on fire if he became president again. So you went along with whatever happened that night. Here we are. Is that what you wanted? Oh my God, I really want to die 10 minutes before the bombs go in the air. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. I'm like sitting here trying to joke in my head. I'm ready. Let me practice. Wolverines! See, no, it was scratchy because it's morning. But I'm joking in my head to myself and I'm like, no, you don't want to be here for this. You're not ready. You didn't live the life you needed to live to be a prepper. You didn't have the money to have all the skills you need to survive this. I mean, I could survive Omega Man, but I can't survive. Because what will happen? You'll have to fight your neighbors to stay in your house and keep your can of tuna fish. And those people who did that, you know, the cast of the Matrix. Well, yeah, the cast of the John Wick movies, they'll live. And everybody who did their prepping and stuff, maybe they'll live, or the homeless people will live. I was thinking that the other day. I was like, the meek inherit the earth, right? It'll be the homeless people, because wait a minute, I can sneeze. Especially the ones who live in caves or underground or anything like that, because they're used to living in hard times like the rest of us aren't. Man, I can't believe, and it's happening at the same time. Hunter, you think they're finally coming in on Hunter instead of when they should have, so we would have the most beautiful president in the world, and we'd be hugging Putin right now, and we'd be disco dancing to Russian pop songs. But no, this is what you wanted instead. And don't act like it wasn't our part. We did things that we shouldn't have done. We shouldn't have been involved over in the Ukraine. None of our business. That was a family squabble. Here we are at the end. Can't believe it. And it's real. And Hoda and Savannah actually look panicked. And I'm like, ladies, I expect Hoda to not have realized it. But Savannah, no. Now they're finally I haven't seen a clip of Donald Trump on here since God knows when, but they're using it against Hunter. Look at that. Look at that. Now. It's 0 hour. Anyway. Oh, well, it doesn't matter if I like Putin. Not going to save me. But, it's sad. It's sad. From the minute they started coming down on Russia, I was like, no, who wants this? Who wants this? All this shit escalated so fast through the pandemic and everything. The forces of evil use that to escalate all the stupidity and chaos and I am blurry, right? And everything they could, and it's just very, very sad. And I can't believe it, and I'm sad about it. And I wish people were smarter. I really wish people were smarter. But if it ends, it ends. The world's kind of shitty. I just don't want to see the actual happening. I don't want to see all the bombs go off. I was so scared of that as a little kid. That's why, like I said, I thought if I learned Russian, I could go be friends and make nice. And I didn't. So it's my fault too, because I didn't learn Russian. But I couldn't have undone this. I couldn't have undone this. What a failure I am. It's my fault. My fault.